Clerk. Bringing us to item 4, a public hearing on a proposal to undertake public improvement project for the West 27th Street Reconstruction Project and to authorize acquisition of private property for said project. Is there a motion to receive proof of publication?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and seconded. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? That does pass. And Madam Clerk, do we have any written communications filed for this item?
I have no written communications on file, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Wiki will be our staff commenter tonight. So, Mr. Wiki, the floor is yours, sir.
All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. This public hearing is on the right-of-way acquisitions for the West 27th Street Reconstruction Project. The reconstruction of West 27th is from Hudson going to the west to the limits of the brand-new high school that is going on. This reconstruction includes some traffic signal improvements at Hudson and 27th and the inclusion of the 3 roundabouts. 2 of those roundabouts will serve the high school entrance, and the 3rd is at the Green Hill intersection. And I would be happy to entertain any questions you might have. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Wiki. With the sidewalk pedestrian area that goes to the west out to that sort of looks to stop there or truncate, I know that we've got a Union Road trail in the works too. Would that part of 27, that recreation trail, would that also be included at the same time frame as this project?
So the limits of that would not be included with this project. That would be future development west of the high school.
Okay.
Where that would potentially get extended all the way to Union Road and tie into Union Road.
All right, thank you. Any, actually,
I have a question.
let's see. First, I would need to go through public comments, and then we could bring it back for questions. I apologize. I shouldn't have commented on that. I should have waited as well. So does anyone from the public wish to speak on this item tonight, either in the gallery or on Zoom?
I'm not seeing any in Zoom.
Okay, great. So then I'll consider that public hearing closed, and yes, for the questions that we have, go right ahead. So, Mr. Sires, was that you, sir?
The roundabout, the furthest one to the west, that's actually in
Point
front.
of order, Mr. Mayor. Sorry. Do we need a motion on the table for the resolution?
Yes, we do. Thank you very much. So the resolution, moving to item E, was a resolution approving the public improvement project for West 27th Street construction and acquisition of private property for that project.
So moved.
The motion, their second? Okay, thank you very much. Now we open. Councilmember Sires.
Sorry,
continue,
Dave.
please.
That's okay. The westmost roundabout, isn't that one, there's no development there at this time?
Well, that's part of the that farthest west roundabout. That's the last entrance to the school property. So that does go into the school property on their far most west.
Okay,
entrance.
that is right on their property, right on the edge.
Correct.
Is that also going to go into that development as well?
Not this roundabout, no.
Okay. The other question is what's the total cost of all these roundabouts?
We have an estimated cost of $281,396.
281, 2.8 million
No, 281,396
per roundabout, or for the whole thing?
The whole thing. That includes the right-of-way acquisition, the permanent easements, and temporary easements.
Okay.
So for the whole project.
Okay, that shuts down my second question, because I was going to say we'd be better off to run a street from the Aldrich School north, but if it's 281,000, it's not going to make much difference. Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Wiki, maybe you need to clarify that, because I don't think that doesn't include construction costs.
Right, that's correct.
So what's the total cost then, with construction and everything?
I don't have that estimate in front of me right now, but I can get it to you.
Yeah, just a rough guess is all I need.
You recall off the top of your head what this estimated cost is? I'll get it for you.
Any other questions? Councilmember DeBoer?
I'm just curious, are private developers paying any of the cost of this? And is this area platted already?
No, this has not been platted yet.
So Mr. Gaines and myself have been working with the school district. This is kind of part of their site development. As you recall, when it came forward to begin with, it's all generated from the school development site. So Ron and I have been in communication with the school, and there will be some cost share with the roadway improvements.
Just for future knowledge, it'd be helpful if we got a little more information than just the one little map, because I didn't even know that that was necessarily where the school was, or that these were the entrances to the school. So a little more information would be nice.
Sure.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, go ahead, Councilor.
I'm just curious, if this goes into several $1 million like what I would have guessed, I'd like to see that money prioritized and used at the Aldrich School. Because this will be, won't it be 3 or 4 years before the high school is completed?
I believe it's the fall of '24 when the school is scheduled to open.
Okay, so 4 more years. So when we have the problem over at Aldrich, I'd like to see the money spent there, that's all. Okay, thank you.
Councilmember Harding.
I would like to see a road over by Aldridge School too, but with this situation, it looks like we're forward thinking, whereas the past one, we have a conundrum. Can we get up that we can't just run a road through there, right?
Are you referring to?
To Aldrich, yeah. Is it possible to just build a road there? To Councilman Sire's point, I guess my thing is I want a road there too. I think we all do, but can we just? Are we shirking our responsibility? Can we just put a road there? Are you sure? Because if we can, then why are we not?
Well, I'd also want to bring us back to this item.
Okay,
which
fair
is
enough.
The public improvement project for this reconstruction project. So certainly it'd be an item to discuss for the future, but I wouldn't want to muddy the waters here on this project. So
I'm good then.
any other council questions or comments? Okay, seeing none, then it's been motioned and seconded and requires a roll call vote.
Aye.
Five voting aye, one voting nay, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and that does approve the project moving forward then, and takes us to item 5, which